ready for your dose of reality. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Dr. Quack podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Quack, and I'm the important one, Mr. Mayhem. It's that time where we got to go overseas and review Crown Jewel. I'm sorry. I keep doing that. I don't know why, but it's our time to see if we can guess along with Hunter Hearst Helmsley and see how we do.
That is definitely what it is.
All right, so before we can start that, we do have to bring some people on here. And, of course, we got to bring on the professor. He's a great friend of us here on the Dr. Quack podcast. Randy Hogan Stuff on Facebook. If you haven't already gone there, please welcome the professor, Randy Hogan.
There it is. Welcome, sir. There it is. Yeah, flex the guns. There it is.
All right. And we got to bring him on here. He's feeling a little oozy today.
Oh, God.
We never know what he's like, but today he's oozy. That's the
I am oozy.
All righty. We got one, but it's two people we got to bring on here. Bossolini right now is not available. He is busy working. If he comes back in, we will catch up with him. But we got to bring on our friends from overseas, Justin and the Promo General Chells. Welcome.
Hey.
Great to be here this time, finally. And yeah, we feel woozy today.
All right, so Quack's going to be going over with us. We're going to, as he's pulling up his notes, I want to go over where we stand right now. The professor at 24-16. Ed's in the lead at 29-13. I'm at 26-14. Dr. Quack, who claims he doesn't watch the products at 23-18. We know he's lying.
No, I do not. I have not watched over the last month, so this ought to be fun.
John's at 26-15, and Purge is at 21.5-18. You got half a point for getting the White Rabbit right, but not the other half of the point because he did not show up with Karrion Kross.
Apparently.
All right, so are you ready to give us
I am ready. Yep, here we go. So we got the first big matchup here. And you know what? Who's in the lead right now? Who we got?
Ed would be in the lead. Then it would be
who's next?
Me.
You. Well, you start this one. Perfect. We're going to go with Braun Strowman taking on Omos.
The Battle of the Meatheads. Braun Strowman versus Omos. I think the ship has kind of sailed on Omos. They've tried. They had to pull him off TV, and he put him back on TV just for him to look bad again. I think they're going to put more faith and stock into Braun Strowman, so I'm going to go Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman. Yes, we have the one true Hogan here. Mr. Randy Hogan, it is your turn.
Same way, brother. I'm going with Strowman. They brought him back. They're going to build him up into being the monster. He looks like $1 million now. Almost is just getting jobbed out. His day's over. Done.
There it is. John.
So I am, and I'm going to try to make this short, sweet, to the point because I know Quack really hates when I draw these out. But I am torn. I'm torn between wanting to say it's going to be a count out / disqualification double, or it's going to be a Braun Strowman victory. The only reason why I'm torn is because I think WWE is going to want to try to continue to salvage whatever they can with Omos. But you have Braun Strowman just returning. I'm going to have to give it to, at least this one, give it to Strowman.
All right.
Purge?
In my opinion, Omar should be fired in the first place. That's the proven point on this one. Second of all, the match itself, it didn't kind of catch me that. So I got to go with Braun Strowman just to the fact of that Omar is not really comfortable for this wrestling ring itself.
All righty.
I mean, it's plain and simple. Omos is still not fully trained and really ready to control a match. Hunter doesn't really like him. He was a Vince guy because he was 7 foot tall and he thought he could draw. I mean, yeah, Braun Strowman sucks, but he's not as bad as Omos there. So yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with Strowman.
This is going to be one of those matches. I guarantee it's probably going to be Quack's two-finger salute.
Well, the second match in booking is called the bathroom break for a reason.
Well, I mean, I've got the second match here, the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. So taking on Butch and Ridge Holland. Mr. Hogan.
Usos all the way. I'm not a Usi, but I think them and Roman are both going to drop those titles around the same time. So I'm looking at both of them going all the way to WrestleMania.
Uzi?
I'm feeling Uzi on this one, but I will say this. Start to pay attention because at some point they got to start continuing to push that angle where things are going to start messing up. I think the first title that get taken away from the Bloodline will be the tag team titles, and that's when you're going to start seeing Sammy get turned on by the Bloodline. So it's not coming now, but it's going to be coming in the near future, so I'm staying Bloodline.
Justin?
So first of all, I gotta say this: Promo General and I went yesterday to a WWE live event, and we saw in the main event Imperium taking on the Bloodline. The Bloodline lost against Imperium, so
Thanks to Sami Zayn.
yes, I gotta go with slightly a bit with the Usos here, but we're gonna see Imperium taking the titles away from the Usos.
Either way, or if I may say something, we also in Germany we also saw the Brawling Brutes getting some build up against the New Day. So it's a little bit difficult to tell who will win the tag team championship match on Saturday.
All right, but you're taking the Usos, right? Is that what you said?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm taking the Usos.
I've got the standard equation here when it comes to title matches and WWE and overseas. The last time we saw one of those, in my knowledge, was AJ Styles beating Jinder Mahal for the championship. It happens rarely. I don't see it happening on this card. That is my bold prediction. And yeah, I'm going with the Usos on this. They're not going to drop it overseas. They're going to drop it on a major pay-per-view like Survivor Series or the Royal Rumble. They're going to do something like that.
I'm going to be the contrarian here, and I'm going with Fight Night, but it's not going to. They're not going to win the titles. I think this is going to be the opener because this is going to be a hot match, and they're going to want to start it off right, and they're going to want to start off with a babyface win. So keep building up the push going into day one, maybe, for Fight Night to get a real shot here.
Day one is canceled, by the way.
Oh, has it been canceled?
That and
Yes, day one has been canceled.
Yeah, day one's
that's not announced.
yeah. He's gotten rid of a few pay-per-views.
Shows how much I pay attention. But anyway,
Also, if I could correct you shortly with the total of matches, we've got 8 matches.
Because they, as I see it right now, they announced the women's tag team title match will also happening at Crown Jewel.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm still going to take Fight Night, but it's not going to be for the title. It's going to be like a DQ or I'm thinking count out because Sami Zayn and Jey Uso are going to have another argument, and it's going to be a count out and something like that.
Okay.
Das kam gestern dazu. Ja. Just for the information, yesterday they announced that Alexa Bliss and Asuka will defend the titles in Saudi Arabia as well.
Yeah, and they're taking on – who are they taking on?
Damage Control.
Rematch.
Control.
Yeah, Damage Control. Let's get into that one. Go ahead, John. What do you think on that?
I'm at the same thought process right now, I don't see any titles switching hands at a show like this. The closest one I would say would be this match, and you just have them coming back. You just had them winning on Monday Night Raw. I can't go away from Alexa Bliss and Asuka.
All right. Purge. I mean, Justin, sorry.
It's totally fine. I gotta be honest. This was definitely too random to announce that yesterday. I gotta go with Alexa Bliss and Asuka with the same thoughts as John has. They can't really change the hands yet again when it's already changed hands on last Monday.
They did the same stuff before that they changed hands.
Yeah. I'm
multiple
basically
times.
in agreement with that. I don't see them losing their belts either. I just don't. They just want them. It wouldn't make any sense. They're a good, popular tag team. Why would you do it? So yeah, I'm going with Bliss and Asuka there.
I am too. I've been actually watching the matches, and well, Io Sky has been doing decent here. She's been having to carry the load. Dakota Kai is god awful in the ring. She is Liv Morgan levels of bad and sloppy lately. So I think they kind of realized the writing was on the wall, and she's going to be the jobber of Damage Control. So you can't have titles on a jobber. So it's going to be Alexa Bliss and Asuka are going to retain.
Randy?
What do you mean no titles on a jobber? I take that personally.
So, hey, I was a jobber. I jobbed for the E2.
Plus, I'm in this little competition we got here, brother. I'm still on the bottom, okay? I'm losing here too. I've been a loser my whole life in this business, but I love it, and I'm coming back strong too. Just like Alexa Bliss and Asuka are going to come on strong. They're going to hold that title. They're going to smack him here and they're going to smack him there, and it's going to be over with. The titles are going to remain where they are, brother.
Well, you know what we need to do before we move forward? We need to get Randy Hogan into BOH. You can win yourself a title.
You can win yourself a championship.
Me?
Yeah. All you have to do is cut the promo.
That's it.
Wow. I would offer myself.
All right. Let's move on here. I believe we got Purge up next.
Yes.
We're going to go with the steel cage match. Drew McIntyre carrying Cross.
Tough one. We going back to yesterday's house show yet again. We had also that match, Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross. In that match, Drew McIntyre came up as a victor here. So I gotta go with Drew McIntyre on this one, just to have that rubber match on the next one or two pay-per-views for that. So if they build up on the house show tour that they have had in Europe, as Drew McIntyre gets over by Karrion Kross, then I will go with Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
All right.
I can only agree because
I'm going to go with Karrion Kross because I feel like Drew is overplayed and he's already had too many shots. And it's time for this guy to get his push. And why not do it overseas? Since Drew couldn't win the world title overseas, I feel like that's just going to fit perfect. Maybe they'll have some sort of storyline with that. That's what I'm going to hope. Karrion Kross. And plus Scarlett is hot. That's what I'm going to go with.
All righty. I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre, but it's going to make Karrion Kross look good. What I see happening is something along the standpoint of Karrion Kross throwing Drew McIntyre through the cage, or the cage falling down when he gets thrown into the cage, so it makes Karrion Kross look better, even though they give Drew McIntyre a win, so they can keep their feud going, because I think the crowd is getting behind it, and I think it's going to get hotter. So I'm going Drew McIntyre.
All right. Mr. Hogan.
I'm going with Karrion Kross. He's on the way up, and like you said, Drew is kind of on his way down. I can see Drew maybe with the U.S. title or something next. Maybe him and Sheamus getting into it down the road. But I think his his chase after the world titles is over. I think Cross is coming up, and with the help of Scarlett, he's definitely going to go over. So that's my pick, Karrion Cross.
All right.
John. Randy Hogan is my hero. Awesome.
He changes his name like every pick.
So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna actually agree with Mayhem on this. I have a feeling they're gonna want to continue to try to build onto the storyline and continue this feud because the fans have gotten into it a bit. Somehow Drew will come out with a victory, whether it's by shenanigans or not. So Drew's gonna get the win.
All right.
All right, moving on to the next one here, and it goes to me. The OC taking on the Judgment Day. And this is a tough match because, I mean, Judgment Day, they've had a great storyline building up. I've been following that a little bit on the Facebook there. But the OC, I mean, they're back. This is a tough pick. Consider this is no DQ, or is this DQ? We got Carter Diamond. All right.
So let's you're still working on it. Let's catch Carter
Yeah,
Diamond
go
up
ahead.
with the four
Go ahead and
matches.
get his picks. Yeah.
All right.
It's not good. It's not good match. Ich hab mein Ding. Ich hab alles pass auf.
Carter.
You.
Und zwar Rhea ist ja immer noch der
Strowman versus Omos. Who you take?
I can't hear you.
Ah,
Hold on.
Turn your sound on.
Oh, Randy Hogan getting on me.
I love you, brother. Somebody got to, so I just stepped up to the plate
That's right.
As long as I got the headphone on.
because we've already decided that of this group, I'm the jobber.
no. Well, I wish I could remember what Rambo called him. He was the master of enhancement.
I'm sure if he's listening, he'll
something
type
of
it
the
in.
carpenter or something like
Okay,
that.
here we go. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so the first one was Braun Strowman and Omos.
I got to go with the monster by my own monsters.
All right. The next one was the Usos and Fight Night.
God damn it, Brandon Seeger. We the one.
He's feeling Uzi.
All right. Alexa Bliss and Asuka taking on Damage Control. Tag title match. Women's tag.
Percy's gonna love me because I say this, but I'm just gonna say it like this: they're not ready for Asuka.
All right. And then Karrion Kross and Drew McIntyre in the cage.
It's time for Drew to get his win.
Okay.
All right.
And since you're here, you might as well pick that one. Go ahead. OC and Judgment Day.
Too sweet, me brother.
All right.
And you know what? I'm gonna go no contest. Double disqualification, double count out. Neither team's gonna win.
All right.
Maybe even time limit draw. We haven't seen one of those in 30 years. It might happen.
No, I don't see that.
No, me neither.
Because they quit announcing that stuff a long time ago.
They sure did. Go ahead.
I'm going to take OC on this one. For being a very dominant team, the Judgment Day spends a lot of time counting lights, and I think they'll do that here. It'll be shenanigans, as our friend John likes to say, but I'm going to take OC.
Okay. Mr. Hogan.
Same way, brother. I'm taking OC. They're new to the scene, but they're not new. I think AJ is going to be there to take care of the Rhea Ripley interference. And I think pretty soon the OC is going to have another woman on their side to fight that battle. Anyways, OC.
John?
Scissor. Oh, wait, hold on. Too sweet.
Right.
I honestly think, and just based off that, the person, whoever the OC ends up bringing in to be the Rhea Ripley factor will be a big surprise. Say a Charlotte Flair coming back. That's why.
Alrighty, and Purge.
I gotta go with a no contest due to the fact that I will spend my bonus point on that one. We're gonna see an appearance and joining the OC, Mia Yim. What's going leading into that to a mixed tag team War Games match. So I gotta go with a no contest on that one.
Oh, wow.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Well, while we take a quick second here, we gotta pay the bills, as they say.
Hello, fans. This is FTW broadcast colleague RYK. The date has been set. 6 high-profile matchups already announced for Sunday, November 15th. Your winner! Your winner! Your winner! Ladies and gentlemen, I am RYK, and this is Saturday Night Turbulence.
You can now check out the entire library of Heart and Soul promotions on Roku TV. If you have a Roku TV, all you got to do is look up Hero Go TV, and you will see the entire library of Heart and Soul promotions, including Roadside with Brig, Ivan Rage's Family Kitchen, Insomniac, the Heart and Soul promotions promo shows, and much, much more. Make sure you check us out here on Roku TV to see all of our content. And we're back. Definitely make sure you check out RYK. You're ever looking for a commentator, that man is the plan. He can do your voiceovers like nobody's business. And don't forget, we're on Roku TV. Just go to your Roku TV, look up Hero Go TV, and you will find us here on Heart and Soul TV.
Oh, yeah. So you get to start this next one. What's the next match?
Oh, the next match we got here. Last woman standing, Bianca Belair and Bayley. Not a fan of either one of these two, but I'm going to say the champ because, like I've said, the champs are not losing their titles, and Bianca Belair is not going to lose her championship.
Well, since it's a last woman standing gimmick match, they can't have the schmoz on this one.
They both get counted to 10.
That's true. They both could count to 10.
It happened with Michaels and Triple H.
I'm taking Bianca. I'm not a big fan of hers. She is Shelton Benjamin with less moves, but as he said, and I agree, they're not going to change a title here. They're going to do it when it makes sense. I think if they're going to change a title in Saudi Arabia, they're still a year or two away from that, and this won't be the one to do it.
Mr. Hogan.
I think Bayley is a better wrestler, but I'm going with Bianca. Reason being is I don't think the rest of Control can do anything without Bayley, whether it be her interference, whether it be her mouthpiece, whatever. They need, as long as they're going to keep them fighting for a title, whatever, they need Bayley. So
I'm going to go with the double, both being counted out to 10. I just feel like if they want to keep Bayley at the top of the game, the top of the card where she's at, and possibly switch the title at, say, a Survivor Series, they can't have her lose another one, especially in a last man standing or a last woman standing, which is usually one to be the blow off steam match or the blow off match to end the feud. So I have a feeling it's going to be like that Triple H versus Shawn Michaels at the Royal Rumble, where you get the sweet chin music and all of a sudden they both went down in 10. So that's my pick.
Justin.
I I never really knew this shit would happen, but I need something. Wise man?
Yes, my German chief. Yes, understand.
Oh my God. That's awesome. Go ahead.
I really thought I would do this only in a Ronda Rousey match, but I'm gonna spray this match due to the fact that this story is long overpaid, long overdue, and Bianca Belair just pissing me that damn off. So I gotta spray this match, and I gotta go with Bailey.
Okay. Connor Diamond.
Just because he went through all that bull crap to pick a loser. I'm going to say that I'm going to go with the roughest, toughest, smartest, better than the purgest, EST of the WWE.
All righty.
Okay. You got Bianca Belair there?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
4, 6, so we're up to me again.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not
your
a spoiler,
turn here.
that's a
You get
fact.
the good match here. Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley.
This one you have to try and figure out what the crown prince wants. The crown prince likes both of them. I think Brock Lesnar is basically working out his dates, and I think Brock Lesnar started having enough fun that he understands how the business works from the business and being a veteran standpoint works. Bobby Lashley needs more of a rub than Brock Lesnar does. So I see Bobby Lashley getting the win on this one.
Okay. Mr. Hogan.
I'm going with Lesnar. I think Lesnar's lost the last couple big matches. For the millions and millions of dollars that they're paying him, I think he needs a win. Lashley doesn't have a title or nothing to lose. It's no big deal. I just got to go with Lesnar. He needs a rub. Otherwise, he's just another multi-million-dollar jobber. He'll be the Randy Hogan of the main events.
Exactly.
John, go ahead.
Self-deprecating humor. There's nothing better. Something that fake Hulk Hogan couldn't do.
So you both like everyone's correct so far. I can see that Bobby needs it more, but you're also paying Brock a lot. Brock's probably working out a few more dates, and then he's going to ride off into the sunset probably at WrestleMania. So I'm going to take Bobby Lashley because I have a feeling they're going to push him up, and you're going to have probably around, say, Royal Rumble time, you're going to see like this big giant battle royal of competitors to go after Roman.
Justin?
I believe I said last time in the SummerSlam preview or something like that, when Bobby Lashley is going to drop the US title, he's going to be probably feuding with Brock Lesnar. Now we've got Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley here. And I got to be honest, this is the right and perfect setup for that. It doesn't need any title matches or some sort of that. I think out of the personal side from to watch this match overall, it will be a better one than that one at the Royal Rumble. Who's gonna win? Oh, tough one. I gotta go with Brock Lesnar because he, as the gentleman here already said, he lost a tons of matches this year, and he needs to be paying the bills, right?
All right. Carter?
So do I go with Brock Lesnar or do I go with Black Lesnar? I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to choose Black Lesnar. The reason I'm going to choose Black Lesnar is because, hey, Bobby, we need you to drop the world title to Brock Lesnar in the Elimination Chamber. We're going to repay you some way down the line where you get revenge by beating Brock. It's your time.
All right.
See, I'm kind of going the opposite way because this is his return back. I mean, he lost to Roman Reigns in that what was that, a false count anywhere match? I believe that was, or no DQ, or whatever you want to call it.
The forklift in the ring match.
Yeah,
Last
forklift
man
ring
standing.
match. I mean, he got devastated by that. Kind of took him down a little bit. I think they're going to want to build him back up because Brock, like you said, is now a team player. I think they're going to put Brock over in this match.
And that's the reason you're losing.
Could be. I don't watch the product. But next, we've got the main event, and we get to go to Randy Hogan. And we have Logan Paul taking on the champion, Roman Reigns.
You know, you might as well have Randy Hogan against Roman Reigns on this match. I'm telling you.
You understand how to sell better.
Well, and I can probably count more burnt out light bulbs and ceiling tiles than he can. But anyways, this is ridiculous. I'm going to go with Randy Hogan.
There you go.
John?
No, Roman Reigns, brother.
Roman Reigns.
I'm gonna have to agree. They're gonna attempt to make it look like it's gonna be close, but at the end of the day, there's just nothing Logan's gonna be able to do.
All right, Justin.
I gotta go with Roman Reigns because this is too stupid to giving Logan Paul the undisputed Universal title in Brock Lesnar style. So I acknowledge the tribal chief just for now. So I gotta go with Roman Reigns with an yet again attempt from Austin Fury cashing in, and he's gotta get to knock the hell out again.
Or like they say in Friday, you got knocked the F out.
Carter.
How you just not say you gonna acknowledge the tribal chief when you sat there and called Joe Lackey behind you the wise man? Get your facts straight.
He's
first,
the wise
rookie.
man ordered on Wish. So sorry, I got no guarantee for that.
I got so much.
But anywho's the tribal
He's
chief.
not hitting Uzi today. So I'm sorry
is
for
going
that one.
Will you shut your mouth and know your role?
Okay, Carter, who do you got?
They've been talking about these pins and Mr. Paul's hand. That's the reason he can knock out Jey Uso, because he just ain't Uzi enough. The tribal chief is going to eat that punch, then hit him with a Superman punch, spear, and your winner, and still WWE Universal Champion, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I was going to actually bring that up as well because I know that Michael Cole is waiting 50 times to talk about that pin in his hand. Oh, my God, he's going to knock him out. I wish Pat McAfee was there doing commentary with him. He'll be back this January. Breaking news on that. But, yes, I'm going with Roman Reigns. This is a given. I mean, good God. Yes, it's going to look good. It's going to look competitive. But Roman Reigns is going to finish it off with the spear, and Paul Heyman's going to stand there in his fat suit looking like a walrus. It works. He's got all the belt.
I'm also going with Roman Reigns. They're not going to bury Logan Paul. Logan Paul's going to lose because of Sami Zayn or Jey Uso causing some kind of hook the ankle as he gets Superman punch, something along those lines. So he's not going to look bad. I think the reason he got this booking is the Crown Prince. And boxing is actually popular in Saudi Arabia, and we got a WWE guy that's a boxer. So I think that's how he got the booking. But Roman Reigns is still going to win.
He has like 26 million subscribers on YouTube. That's one of his accomplishments. Okay. And now we're going to move on to bonus time here. This is where you make the prediction, and this is starting with John. Tell us, what do you think is going to happen? Bonus points.
Oh man, I've been thinking about this. So I've been stuck on mine between, will it be Charlotte Flair who shows up, or will it be Mia Yim for the OC? And then I was thinking, just while you guys were talking, I was thinking about this. about the end of the women's championship match for Raw, which is, could Charlotte Flair actually show up at the end and start a feud with Bianca Belair? So I'm going to go with Charlotte Flair returns at the Crown Jewel.
All right.
Justin?
I'm still going with Mia Yim joining the OC and we getting a mixed tag team War Games match.
All right.
Carter?
Someone's going to be doing a promo. They're going to say the truth is, and then you're going to hear R-Truth music hit, and R-Truth's going to come out.
All right.
I'm still sticking with mine. No titles are changing hands.
All righty. Mine's
Oh,
going to be
and
really
food.
simple. There's not going to be anything special. That is my prediction, my special extra point prediction. There will be nothing other than what we've already talked about.
Oh, wow. Randy Hogan, you got the final word.
Bray Wyatt.
Woo!
He's going to come in. He might get involved in a match. He's going this dark side and light side back and forth with who is the Mr. Howdy or whatever that his alter ego is. Okay, bad against good, and the bad's going to take him. And nobody wants to see Husky Harris again. Okay, everybody wants to see the fiendish type of guy. So that's what's going to happen. But anyways, Bray Wyatt is going to have something big to do in that show.
All righty.
And there we
That was
go.
that was another one of mine.
Yeah. There we go. There's the end of our show, folks. I'm Dr. Quack. Thank you, Randy Hogan. Thank you, John. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Carter Diamond.
And we got to thank Promo General Chells
Promo
for
General.
coming on. And I'm the
The
important one.
honorary podcast
We're going to
member.
find out on Monday how we did. Check us out on Monday.
You're not a jobber, Randy Hogan.